Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Hey,
How are you
to
doing?
one hit.
High points.
Listen, buddy, you can't
Ah,
jinx me at the start of the show.
boom.
All right. So, um, with this cold weather, basically up and down weather, bipolar weather, whatever you want to call it, one day cold, one day hot with allergies on top, it's a miracle that I'm even freaking here right now.
Yeah, it's the
Ugh.
cold weather's never fun. I'm definitely ready for some spring, some warm weather, some sunshine,
Hell yeah.
but the allergies are unfortunate right now, so that's not always a problem.
Yeah,
Um,
I understand this.
um, yeah. So what makes cold weather better?
All right, bro. So you just got a hot tub, which is dope, and I believe that that's kind of a great segue into self-care. When I say self-care, I'm talking about, finally being able to admit that you deserve to start, treating yourself right, loving yourself, and seeing your value. And I think that honestly comes with age and maturity and
Mm-hmm.
and life experiences that just want to ground you enough to start saying, you know what, going out to the club until like 4 o'clock in the morning and spending all your hard-earned worked money on alcohol that was basically just meaningless because you still come home unfulfilled and lonely. Instead of all that bullshit start loving yourself by using that money and getting a pedicure, maybe go to the spa, getting a
Yeah, you
facial.
have to love yourself a little bit and, like kind of, say, you know what, I did a good job this week, or, I deserve something to relax a little bit, like there's nothing wrong with that.
Dude, my back is so itchy because I take the hottest fucking showers in the world, and I'm realizing that that's anti self care because this is causing me such serious freaking issues, especially when how sensitive I am to like pollen outside. I gotta stop taking hot showers, and I take like 2 hour showers. I just literally
Well,
stand there.
luckily, when warm weather comes, we take less hot showers.
Well, also, I gotta start moisturizing my body. That's definitely self
Yeah,
care.
but then
Going
also the
into,
hot tub's going to be nice because it's like salt water. It's going to, help exfoliate your skin and make it healthy.
yeah, and I gotta moisturize every single day more and more. Because that's one thing, like, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing, like, using lotions and stuff like that, all that stuff could be, like, kind of nonsense and gimmicky.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that there's, you know, good diet, working out, remaining toned, eating healthy, putting the right foods into your body does, like, 80% of the work. And then the other 20%, of course, is just, like, moisturizing and
Why
maybe putting
don't you think
sunscreen.
that we, as, human beings don't take care of ourselves?
Because people don't oftentimes don't think that they deserve it. One, two, they're too shy or bashful. Like they don't want to like.
Because it's kind of interesting because, we live in a world that, vanity and fashion and looking good and how you look is like so in tune to us. But at the same time, we won't sit back and like kind of relax and look at our own state of things.
Well, how Matt? Like for example, if I had to think about the 6 or 7 days a week I was working when I was working for my uncle, you know, I didn't really feel like I had an actual day, a proper day to just like you know, were scheduled for me to be like, all right, let's go to a spa and like, or a massage or this or that, like, and be good because I know the next day I'm going into hot grease and I'm gonna be on my feet all day and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to the gym. So I didn't feel like doing that self care would just be like a waste of money when in reality I'm just being right thrown back into what's causing me all the stress anyway. So I think a lot of people work in that same mentality thinking, well, what's the shit gonna do for me really? Like I'm just gonna spend a couple $100 on self-care, but that doesn't pay my bills. That just, makes me feel good for a little bit and shows what my reality isn't. So I think that's kind of what I'm learning that we do actually have enough money and time versus going out and drinking and spending all that money on alcohol and like, recreational drugs and what
Yeah,
have
it's,
you.
it's a priority game.
Yeah. And I
And
believe as
and
I'm
we
29,
we
so
lower our priorities as our own human selves and go after other things. Uh,
I forgot right now.
a lot of bubbly. Well, it's because some of it's on the couch.
Let's just take one hit right now. Because I kind of want to. I always notice that we always say kind of. No, but I think going, into my 30s, being 30 this year, at the end of this year, I want to be at the highest, you know, highest form of like true self-care and love and respect for myself to the point where I can actually comfortably tell a friend or close friend, no, I don't want to go out, or no, I do not want to drink, and no, I do not want to be out all night and do bad things and be unhealthy to myself.
But that's
And
also some of your friends having to um like understand that as well. Like they have to be like not like they can't expect you to do that. But I understand that a lot of our friends do expect that.
no, it's because the thing of the reality is that it's okay to do it, but in moderation. It's okay to, be out and not also make it your whole night's like narrative of I'm gonna go out, be shit faced and come home and regret my night and be sore and sorry the next day. Like that is the part where I'm like, I've I've been doing it and I can't keep up
But I
anymore.
think some of that is just a part of growing up.
No, and I know that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it is crazy entering my 30s. Like, that kind of stuff just kind of happens as like this innate shared human experience with everyone. And
Hmm.
as a kid, you're always, or a teenager or young adult, you always find people that you're like, why are they so, like, why are they too laid back? Why don't they ever want to go out? Why are they like, you know what I mean? Or even why are they too structured? So even opposite of laid back, like you always just find adults kind of being away from that party clubby scene, and you're like, well, I'll never be like old and tired and miserable. I'll always be fun and youthful. But no, now I get it. It's a lot. It's really hard to keep up.
Yeah, it becomes taxing. And that's where I think, putting a little self care, and I think that's why, um yeah, the hot tub's gonna be fun.
Losing a parent too, like that kind of shit, like it helps you reevaluate your perception of life about things that actually matter and don't. And there's also like a shallowness of going out. And you also see like a sadness as well because you see that there's so many people that are just running away trying to numb their problems. And there are some people that just go genuinely to have fun and they do have fun and they could have fun. And I have had
But a lot of
multiple
people
nights that
come
were
out and
fun.
just want to vent.
But
It's like,
yeah, it's
like,
about
come
that.
on, like,
That's
just
why
let's have fun
yeah,
and stop venting.
yeah.
Let's enjoy ourselves. This is your time to vent and let me know about all your problems.
But
Cause
that's why moderation, like I said, at the end of the day, balance. That's what all this ties into. It's
and maybe there's some of that is that when you end up spending so much time with your friends all the time, the moments that you do come together, you have nothing exciting or because you just saw them 3 hours ago or whatever the case might be. Like it
yeah,
putting some
true.
time in between, things, brings things up to talk about a little bit.
Hey Siri, do you mind shutting off the air purifier?
Oh, Siri.
Thanks, homegirl.
Homegirl's gonna probably turn it back on.
Whatever. So I think there's nothing truly to, like hard. There's nothing truly like
Do you think people oftentimes admit that they need self care, or they're afraid
Yeah,
to
I just think
admit
it's
that they're
fucking
stressed
hard.
out?
I think it's just fucking hard to afford. I think it's fucking hard to acknowledge when you're constantly on the go, 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 and you're a corporate slave, and you realize that like when your body starts to hurt and you start to feel fragile, that the paycheck at the end of it is what is it doing really? Is it kind of tricking you? Like it's kind of this thing that's all the way at the end of a tunnel and you're constantly running, but you're not actually like being able to get to the light or the finish line. You're just being held on to this like salary dream, like killer, um, like blood pact. And when your body starts to, not be at its best and you start to age, you realize like, was there a true balance of life? And most of the time, I feel like people that were corporate slaves were looking back on their lives saying, yes, I had a lot of money and yes, I'm saving a lot of money now, but did I really live my life? Did I really waste a lot of years,
Mm-hmm.
obsessed with money, obsessed with being a kiss ass to someone else's dreams, being stuck into the whole corporate bullshit spiel narrative of like, love your company, and we'll love you back. We'll do anything for you. And then they like it's almost kind of like a cult where they get you so hyper inspired to sell a product or whatever and make you so invested in believing that you're a huge contribution to the company. But in reality, it's like cha-ching, gets
Yeah,
highly pocket.
but you yourself are in charge of your own self care. So like, why get so far into it?
Because I think people again they confuse that money is, and I know people will probably again disagree with this point. Hey Siri, turn off the air purifier again, please. Thanks. I know some people will disagree with this point, like, oh, like more money, the better life. But I honestly think Hey Siri, turn off the air purifier, please. Damn, she flat out ignored me this time. Normally she doesn't ignore me, she ignores you, but whatever. But I can still make my point while this thing's on. I think people will disagree with me when I talk about, like, oh, more money, more problems. Like, no, I understand, like, when you have more money, you could have a better, like, relaxed life in a sense where you don't have to really worry about bills. You don't really have to worry about, ever not being able to have the best foods or, just anything involving having money obviously being a benefit. But I also argue that having more money sometimes makes you not trust people, makes you probably overindulge, and makes you, put too much value on things and masking probably personal or human relationships. I think it kind of puts you on a pedestal thinking you're a higher person than another person. So your ego kind of kills your ability to connect and relate with people or a potential love somebody that could be your like actual soulmate. I think also people sometimes have already achieved the height of their mountain, being super rich, and they're like, what else is there to life? And now the remainder of their life feels like there's no meaning. And or they become pedophiles because they feel like they have too much power and control that they now become sick, twisted people that now feel like they can do whatever they want and pay their way out of it. Because that's pretty much all of Hollyweird, in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know.
I don't know.
So self-care.
Self-care. That's, just don't get caught up in your corporate, things. There's a balance between corporate world, jobs, and self-care. And as individuals, it's like, like I used to do yoga all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know why I don't know why I stopped.
Yeah, me too.
But
honestly, I think I did like a few hot yoga classes and it was like never again.
But it's nice when you like relax the mind and just, put everything away, like technology and that, and just kind of sit there and just kind of be lost. That for me, that is helpful and, decompressing.
Yeah, for sure.
But the hot tub's going to be fun.
The hot tub's definitely going to be fun. Honestly, for me, just having that ability to chill in there.
It's going to be relaxing. It's going to be.
My muscles hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of walking.
Help
those foot massages in there.
Hell fucking yes.
Yeah.
Because honestly, homeboy had a blood blister at some point because apparently the
homeboy needs new shoes.
Yeah, the soles on like all my shoes are like basically walked off. Like there's like nothing left to it. There's literally this little like support left. So I feel like I'm basically walking on concrete. And yeah, moral of the story, I need a pedicure. As a dude, I'm admitting that I need more pedicures. I love pedicures. When I do get them, I feel like they're the greatest thing ever. I know why women are obsessed with it. Every dude should do it. If they have not done it, you're missing out. I also think getting facials are super amazing. I only had one ever at Massage Envy, and it was honestly amazing. I left the room feeling like I can actually breathe for the first time, despite never being able to properly breathe through my nose from how many times it's been broken. But amazing thing. And another thing is obviously trying to get more massages in because, dude, we work hard as well. And for those women
that's what the hot tub's for. The hot tub's a massage too.
Doodads. What?
The hot tub's a massage too.
No, I know, but I'm saying get a hot tub, everybody. That's what I'm suggesting. Everyone get a freaking hot tub. I hope that's the takeaway. Thank you.
Yeah.
And everyone, that is your one hit high points for the day. Take care and stay blessed and highly high.
Bye-bye.
Bye.